in the box. Talking shop with the boss in the box. Talking shop with the boss in the box.
Salute, my friend. Hello, everybody.
Get it all started the way you got to start it, by popping the top. And ladies and gentlemen, I have no regrets tonight. That is right, no regrets.
I have no regrets. No regrets. God, I don't know. Hey, so it's Monday night. You know what that means. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is episode 115 of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great night so far. I am Boss Blacker. Nice to meet you guys. I think I've met everyone already.
Like everyone?
Er-
Like everyone there ever was to meet?
No. I mean, just everybody in this chat, because they love us. I love you. And you know what? It's all love, baby. What's up, man?
It's all like Barry White. Well, shit, Brandon, you just took the words right out of my mouth. As Brandon said, welcome to episode 115. That's right, 115 episode of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. I am one half of your handsome, humble, heavyweight co-host duos, the Lunchbox. Don't forget, that is one word, capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. Joined, as always, by my fantastic, fun-loving filibusterer of friendly facts, fiction, and flabbergasting flatulence and freedom, Brandon the Boss Blacker.
God damn. Okay, so, I think we got to change that. You're handsome, heavyweight. I don't think you're a heavyweight anymore. You've actually joined the light heavyweight division.
No, sir. Light heavyweight or cruiserweight, in wrestling at least, ends at 205.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm sitting at about a clean 211, 213, depending on how much beer I've drunk or food I've consumed. But thank you for noticing. I did put on a nice shirt tonight. For those of you that can't see it, a very nice shirt brought to me by my brother, straight out of Japan for Wrestle Kingdom this year. But lately it's been suns out, guns out. But I wanted to look nice for tonight. It's a special occasion.
Hey, I wanted to look nice, too, and we traded roles. Matter of fact, I took your hat, and now I have the Los Ingobernables hat from New Japan Pro Wrestling. So, really excited about that. Hey,
Close, Brandon.
Nobody could do it like you. Yeah, whatever.
Well, hell of people can do it like me. Shit, I stole it from Tetsuya Naito, being like, Los Ingobernables de Japón. Tranquilo, baby.
Tranquilo. I wish I had some tranquilo right now. Where's some, I need some tequila. Anybody have any tequila? Hey.
Are you totally out of booze?
I'm out of booze, man.
You drank all your Jameson?
Yeah.
Or did Paul drink all your Jameson yesterday during you guys' upcoming documentary video shoot?
Thank you for that. But no, we didn't actually drink yesterday. Actually, we did drink a little yesterday. We had our mainstay, as you can see. Let me move the chat for a second. As you can see.
Good evening, Amanda Lopez.
As you can see right here, we got Scotty Mcrib from Gurschach. He used to be in Suburban Paranoia, and he's actually doing a little something with us right now. But in this little box here, actually I see the box. You don't have the box. You're the box. So, anyways, Scotty Mcrib, he's got what is that in his mouth? He's got like a big.
That's a McChicken.
That is a McChicken. Good eye. Yeah, he's got a McChicken.
How do you not know? You probably eat McDonald's more often than I do.
I don't know. You got to ask my stomach.
I was gonna say I don't eat a lot of McDonald's. I do like the spicy McChicken, but my go-to lately, being as it's lesser, I go old school and I get a Big Mac.
So, stomach, is that a McChicken? I think that's a McChicken. Okay, so stomach.
Is that how your stomach sounds?
You say it's the McChicken. It kind of has like a little speech impediment. It's I'm so hungry.
By the way, just so you guys know out there in the chat, those of you that it matters to, our boy Rivy, Chris Pagano, is on comment ban for the next 24 hours because he called somebody an uncultured swine. So it might be a little quiet, but Rivy, if you join us on YouTube, you can still comment.
Yeah, yes he can.
Or if you join us on Twitch at Devastated Media.
You are smooth with this tonight, man. You're plugging my shit. You're plugging the podcast shit. You're plugging all sorts of shit. Good job, man.
Well, and we didn't really lay that fact down that we are now available every time we go live on 3 separate platforms. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are available on Facebook at Talking Shop with the Boston Box. We're available on YouTube at Talking Shop with the Boston Box. But most recently, we are available at Devastated Media. That is DEVASTATED Media.
Congratulations, Lunchbox can spell. He can talk and he can also spell. Mr. Lunchbox, sing me a song. Ooh, he can talk and he can spell all day long.
That was slick on the rhyme category. I guess we're both on fire tonight.
Well, one thing that I know might be on fire is Scotty Mcrib's asshole. So,
if not, at least his large intestine.
I cannot wait for this. If you have seen the Scotty McRib challenge, please keep your opinions to yourself.
Yeah, shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your fucking mouth. No fucking spoilers. If you spoil this shit, I'm coming to your house. I'm nailing your goddamn big toe into the floorboard, and I'm going to play fucking tetherball with your face.
I just want you guys to know that I do not condone Brandon's threats of violence to you. I may come to your house, but instead I'm going to stand outside with the boombox over my head singing the most annoying songs I can. So if you don't want me standing outside your window being like, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, don't spoil the video, because Brandon and I made it a point not to watch this. We've been avoiding this like the plague.
That's right. And you know what? I also have to say Jordan is on drugs. There we go. I got it out for tonight.
Hey, what's up, E-Rock from Life Jacket?
E-Rock from Life Jacket, our possible next feature for our theme song.
Yeah, we're calling you guys out live. We made a challenge. You redo our theme song. We sent it to you. It has been confirmed by your other singer and guitar player that you received it. So get to work, future house band.
That's right. Hey, man, so we've kind of talked about this in the past, but, like, I fucking hated the McRib. I thought the McRib was just, not Scotty McRib. I love Scotty McRib, but
everybody loves Scotty McRib.
But the McDonald's McRib was just a pile of shit in between 2 buns.
Okay, now going back, when you just had a McRib for the first time last year, correct?
Correct.
Now, why'd you hold out for so long? Because I know you, like I, are a fan of the Rib Witch from Arco.
Hell yeah.
So what made you hold out on the McRib?
Well, it's all about timing. Like most things in my life, I'm kind of a big dur when it comes to paying attention to things. So, like, I didn't know there was a McRib in town. I didn't know when the McRib came out. So every time the McRib came out, I missed it.
Those are the moments that you decided to abstain from McDonald's?
No, not
like unknowingly.
Yeah, unknowingly. Yeah. Also, I guess there was many times where I went to McDonald's and they had the McRib, but they just didn't display it for some reason. So, like
that's weird. Usually, the rare moment they have it, they're just like McRibs. Like, we sell nothing but McRibs.
Mike Vanek says the McRib is fucking delicious. Well, we know what kind of standards Mike Vanek has, so we can't really trust that opinion too much.
And my dear old friend Mary Martha Camacho has never had a McRib.
Well, let's see if this will change your opinion, Mary.
Wait, but before we get on that, let me tell you my experience with the McRib.
Yes, sir.
I fucking adore the McRib. Like, straight up. I remember when the McRib came into existence, and for those of you who don't know, we gotta get them pinkies up for Life Jacket. The finest punk rock in the Central Valley, pinkies up. But anyway, I'm sorry, best and finest punk rock band in the Central Valley, pinkies up. But anyway, so the McRib first came into existence as a piggyback off the Flintstones movie. For those of you who don't remember the Flintstones, either as a cartoon or the movie that they did with, oh my God, how did I forget? John Goodman. Yeah. I was like, Dan Connor. Wait a minute, that's not his real name.
Same guy.
Same guy. We all know who I'm talking about. As Fred Flintstone and Rick Moranis as Barney Rubble.
I thought you were going to say Rick Rude. Rick Rude was in the Flintstones?
I wish. Because then he would have told all of you to cut the music while he got ready to take his robe off and show you sweaty, out of shape, ugly, no good, worthless Northern California sweat hogs what a real man looks like. But anyway, so the McRib came into existence, and for those of you who don't remember the scene from the Flintstones show and movie, was when they're at the drive-in or the drive-up eatery, kind of like a Sonic, the waitress walks over this giant slab of brontosaurus ribs and sets them on the corner of the car, ergo tipping it over. Now, when the movie came out, they went ahead and partnered with McDonald's as a sponsor and did it with a McRib in the commercial. It wasn't a McRib in the movie.
Yeah.
But so that was the birth of the McRib. And of course, I, being the fan of all things McDonald's as a kid, had to have me one, and I just loved it. They used to put an ample amount of sauce on it. I didn't like the pickles, and I don't like onions, but I would leave the pickles and I'd throw tomatoes on it because that's my shit. And over time, it got to be where my palate has developed a little better for onions, and I adore the pickles. So through the last few years, it's just no pickles, but they started skimping on the sauce. And for those of you who are into McDonald's nuggets, you know that their barbecue sauce is fucking heavenly.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And so for them to skimp on the sauce, I started being like extra sauce and then getting the same amount of sauce. And now I've been a big fan of the McRib for many years, but I will say this. In 2020, COVID not only affected shows, wrestling, and all the other things I hold dear to my heart, it damaged the reputation of McRib because it was a little drier and the fucking sauce just was not bountiful at all. Like, they really just put the thinnest line of sauce and fucking threw it out there. It was like they tried to throw me a bone for COVID and bring back the McRib and fuck it all up and make it worse.
Yeah, man. So that was kind of my experience. I tried the McRib twice, and each time I got it, it was pretty much like they took the lid of the barbecue sauce and just kind of scraped it on top of the rib part. And yeah, it was bad. Mike
Vanek says that the McRib actually debuted in '82. All right, you might be right, but it has always been a cyclical item that comes and goes, and its real explosion was on the piggyback of the Flintstones movie, and fuck you if you think otherwise. I don't care if it's true. Fuck you.
Well, of course they drown it in sauce out there in Virginia. Like, you know, what else do they got down there? Nothing. They got barbecue sauce from Texas.
Hey, no. Don't you diss on the South's barbecue sauce, Brandon. Don't you do that, you son of a bitchin'. I will come over there and pop you one. Because Alabama, Louisiana, and all these other places have way better barbecue sauce than Texas. Fuck Texas.
Okay. I do not condone the opinions of Dave Lunchbox Ussery and his opinion of Texas. Please hold your rifles and pistols in their holster and stay away from us. Thank you very much.
Fuck you, Texas.
Fuck you, Texas. Can we get that? Can we have somebody make that musical, please? Go back and watch.
You just did.
No. I want someone to go back and watch the episode, take that sound bit, and then put it in a song. Fuck you, Texas. You know.
Hey, and look where you're at now, Leyland. You're here. I'm sorry, man. I don't like Texas. Like, actually, I don't really have a beef with Texas, but you know, I had to say fuck something, and Brandon, you know, threw barbecue out there like Texas is king of it, and that's just not fucking true. They have great quality beef, but their barbecue sauce, Oklahoma stomps it.
I've never been to Texas, so I'll let you be the opinion of that.
Like I said, I actually don't have a beef with Texas.
But they have plenty.
But like I said, I had to say fuck something.
Well, they have plenty of beef, and you know what else had plenty of beef? Was Scotty Mcrib possibly shoving 10 McRibs down his gullet.
McRibs are made out of pork, but nice segue.
Ah, fuck. Whatever, meat is meat. I eat meat. I eat meat all the time.
Brandon, meat is not meat. Oh my God. This is why I'm the cook.
Well, if you're the cook, why aren't you here cooking for me?
Why aren't you here cooking for me?
Well, my kitchen's cleaner.
Not right now, it's not.
So
me and Trix went to war on that bitch today.
Good. It needs it. So, anyways, let us segue into why we're here, my friends. So, the whole story is Scotty McRib from Gurschach
Texas
buy their shirts.
Texas does not have the best. Real quick, let me address something real quick. Leyland, if Texas really has the best dry rubs, bring me some. Next time I come see Gurschach. Next time Gurschach and Losers play together, I need some Texas dry rub. Bring it. That's an open challenge.
Hey, if you're a Misfits fan, you would know that Texas is the reason that the president's dead. You gotta suck, Jackie, suck. If you don't know that line, go listen to the Misfits. Anyways, now that I just made it all cringy and weird, let's move on to why we are actually here. So, dude, what do you think, man? Do you think he makes it?
You know what? I got faith in Scotty McRib. I have seen that man drink so much booze that it is unfathomable. This cat can drink you and me under the table probably back to back.
Yeah, he was at my house yesterday. He ate like half a pizza and 4 or 5 beers like it was nothing. And he probably went home and just devoured a Subway sandwich and a Togo's.
Well, and Scotty McRib, and he's not as rotund as me or Brandon, but one thing you don't realize about Scotty McRib till you're standing near him is just how big a dude he really is.
Yeah.
He's huge, and he is broad. Like I said, he's not beach ball shaped like me or the boss over there, but he's a big cat. And he's also very energetic in his playing, in his movement on stage. And even I'll bet that brain's going a million miles a minute because he's one of the only dudes that can talk as fast as I can. So Scotty McRib, I think he could pack it away. I don't know if he makes it all the way through 10. I certainly imagine there'll be some discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe in my boy.
No, I shouldn't say anything.
Fuck you and your athletic build, Scotty. You sexy motherfucker. And your full head of hair.
Full head of hair, man. All right, so with that being said... I
don't want Scotty on the show anymore. He's going to upstage our handsomeness.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to have Scotty McRib on the show right after the video, but we're going to react to it. So we're going to do a different type of reaction, though, is we're going to stop, we're going to give commentary, and then we're going to play again. So...
That's not very different. Isn't that what all reaction videos do?
Apparently not. Like, when I was doing it for the Boss Reacts, people were getting pissed off at me because I would stop the song and, give, opinions and reactions to things that were going on in the song. And people are like, how is it? You're more of a commentator or a radio host than a reactor. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Well, but that is true.
Nope, shut up. Just shut up.
Well, hang on. I was going to defend you.
No, oh, really?
Yeah, shut the fuck up for a second and let the fucking golden voice do the talking.
Hey, I gotta get in there every once in a while because all you do is shit on me and everything I do because you're Mr. fucking Lunchbox. Well, guess what, man? I gotta be a little cautious. So please, defend me. I would love that.
I'm your biggest fan. I don't think anybody heaps more praise on you. I heap more praise on you than your fucking beautiful, lovely, amazing fiance. All right? So, fucking kiss these nuts. All right? What I was going to say was, most reactioners, they'll play the video, then they'll react to it where they do the pauses and hang-ups and shit. Now, maybe you should have went that route in a smaller video. I don't give a shit. But I always enjoyed your Boss Reacts videos. I'm kind of mad you haven't done one in a while. There's a fucking gauntlet for you. And, bam, glove smack. So, now that being said, this is 17 fucking minutes long.
Yes.
And we're not going to make you sit through 17 minutes of this video and then another hour while me and Brandon destroy it and pick it apart.
Yeah, that's right. And by the way, Mike Vanek, quit being special and commenting on 2 accounts. Stick to 1 account. Quit hiding behind Spike Vanek. Brandon's being a dick. Well, you want to go see my dick? Go to onlyfans.com/hardcoremisfit. Go see my dick there and go fuck yourself.
And by the way, E-Rock, our honeymoon's been long over. Once, I want to say the podcast has brought me and Brandon kind of more into that, we can just bust each other's balls friendship. Because that was the way the podcast started. He chased me around. And was like, let's do a podcast. I didn't want to do a podcast. I didn't think I was interesting enough to do a podcast. And he made me sit down and be interviewed about my trip to StarCast and All In. And I was like, okay, I dig it, but I don't want to be grilled every week. So
Here we are.
we decided to, here we are, 115 technical episodes later, couple live videos here and there, 1 or 2 0.5s, 0.3s, 0.2s. Like, either way, honeymoon's been long, or bloom's been off the rose for a long time.
Hey, man, let me just say this. Lunchbox and I, we're an old married couple at this point.
And by the way, Mike Vanek, I do not agree with Brandon. You can comment from 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 19 accounts. If you want to fucking do Danger Vanek, you can bring that back for all I care.
We're like an old married couple, man. You know, we bicker, we fight, we argue. It happens. But that's what makes good hosts. So
it's more of a gimmick.
Yeah.
It's more of a gimmick. Like, there have been times Brandon does get heated, and like he'll be texting me on the side being like, you son of a bitch, I'll cut this feed right now if you don't calm the fuck down.
Dude, that actually happened a few times where Lunchbox was going and getting mean. He was getting real fucking mean to the point where I was gonna shut shit down and call his ass up and bitch him out, and he chilled out a little bit, you know, because, you know, our buddy Lunchbox, he's got the gift of gab, and he could talk shit like the best of them, and so can I. He could cut a motherfucker down with words, but so can I. So I wasn't gonna let it go there. It happens. It happens.
See, but it was, once again, it was the character, you know, and I let the character loose, and I ran wild like Hulkamania, and you know, you just took it personally because I know some of those times you were struggling with technical difficulties or whatever, but you know, like I'd always like once you hit me up and let me know you were heated, my response was, dude, it's the character, chill the fuck out. Like, I'll back down a little bit, but relax, you know better. You know, and usually about 5 minutes later, you'd be hitting me up being like, dude, I'm sorry, it's all good. Like, like, you know, you get emotionally connected. To me, this is the only time I can not be emotionally connected to something, except tonight. I'm ready to be very emotionally connected to this because it has 2 of my favorite things in this video. McRibs and Scotty Mcrib.
Yeah.
So, well, Gurschach in general.
Buy their shirts.
Like, so buy their shirts and their socks. By the way, for doing this video, Scott, I expect a free pair of socks. Like, that's my sponsorship deal. Gurschachs. I will do the best video. I mean, since you got all these badass models doing your shit, even got Allie, formerly of Hellheart, modeling your shirts, why can't I do the socks? I have pretty fucking legs. I'm buff as shit right now on the lower half. Don't look at the top half, but the legs are buff. I can pimp your socks and join the cult.
You know, I heard about this dude out in like either British Columbia or somewhere out in the UK where he just wears like girl shoes and like mini skirts and shit like that, and then just like a regular man top. And he just goes to work, and he says he loves doing it just because his legs are in super shape, and he wants to show them off. It's like, oh, fuck, dude, all right. So you can start wearing mini skirts and showing off those glutes, bro?
No, because I have like literally almost no ass. I don't know if that's just because of my muffin top or it's bad genetics. But no. I'm just saying, like, I don't have pretty bare feet. Like, Scotty says he wants feet pics. No, you don't. I assure you, you don't. But I'm saying, like, with the Gurschachs pulled up, like, nice and high so you can display everything about them, and, like, my big-ass fucking calves, I can skip leg day. Like, I don't need no fucking leg day. Like, beautiful fucking calves. Past that, don't look at the rest of me. But the calves are gorgeous, and they would look great in a free pair of Gurschachs.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us get to the video of the hour. So grab your popcorn and let's get ready for this ride because it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm expecting to be grossed out because fucking McRibs. All right, so where is that video? Let's pull it up.
See, I'm hoping this doesn't change my perception on the McRib too much.
All right, here we go.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
10 McRibs.
Okay, so 2 McDoubles, 2 cheeseburgers, anything else for you today?
No, sorry, it's not 2 McRibs, it's 10 McRibs.
Okay, total's gonna be coming out to $68.47.
Thank you very much. You're gonna make us very famous. You know, man, I don't think I've ever spent this much on fast food in my life.
Hey, Brandon.
Man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Scotty Mcrib here, and if you clicked on this video, well, I'm sure you have some questions. Some weeks ago, I brought this absolute gem of an idea to my bandmates' attention. Yo, X, I got an idea for a video.
What is it?
Yo, Scotty Mcrib eats a McRib.
No.
Well, that didn't work, so I tried a different approach.
Hey guys, I started putting some work into it and thinking some things through, and look, this McRib idea is a golden one. You gotta do it, come on.
God, I told you no.
Stop with the McRib.
They didn't really seem to like the idea, because, you know, they're whatever.
I don't blame them one bit, dude.
Wait, no, fuck that. The guy's name is Scotty Mcrib, and do you know how disappointing it was to find out he had never eaten a McRib in his life? Like, that actually took him down a peg or two in my eyes.
And by the way, can somebody donate to our Venmo at Boss in the Box on Venmo so we can get Mr. Lunchbox a green screen so he can look as cool as I do while videos are playing?
You don't look cool, but whatever.
But I wasn't ready to give up on it just yet. I had one more plan.
Alright guys, listen, I gave what I said yesterday some thought, and I got the perfect idea. You just gotta hear me out, listen.
Does it start with an M and end with an McRib?
No, man, you gotta hear me out, man, I promise
nobody
you.
wants to see you eat a McRib. That is not content.
Scotty McRib eats 10 McRibs.
Okay, you know what? That might actually be content.
Yes! I am going to eat 10 McRibs. Now that Whack Donald's has brought back the legendary sandwich, it is the perfect opportunity to do this.
Hold on. Whack Donald's.
I love it.
I also like how they did the upside down golden arches. That was fucking gorgeous. All right, proceed.
Mike Vanek says start a PayPal. What is this? What is this? The year 2002?
Hey, you have to have multiple different platforms for broadcasting and payment.
Well, if you want to pay Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box, go ahead and send a PayPal to onlythedreamsurvives@gmail.com. Anyways, back to the video.
This kind of thing. So just saying, Ronald McDonald, you can thank us later for the free promotion.
This is it.
This is it?
So,
Yeah.
where the hell's Daniel?
Oh, I forgot. He called. He can't make it, dude. I'm afraid he's,
God. Dude, you know, you better have a goddamn good reason. This is monumental. You got the fucking food, you know.
he's sick.
You know
It is
what?
2020.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Daniel's
If there's
dead.
gonna
This
be
is
any
the
reason-
third time Daniel has died this year. His health insurance is ridiculous.
So you trying to tell me that Daniel, the drummer of Gurschach, is quite reminiscent of Kenny from South Park?
He is their Kenny. I guess that's how it goes. I mean, he died 3 times in 2020.
God damn it! You killed Daniel! You bastards!
You bastards.
I almost forgot.
Round, Daniel.
You know what? I think you, right?
Yeah, no, I got this. These are my.
All right, cool.
Oh, what is he freaking backwards? I got you, man.
Gurschachs. Buy their socks.
So Gurschach has been sitting on these socks for a little longer than they've been talking about, and that's fucked up, guys. Me and Brandon could have been putting these on your show. These would go beautifully with my AC/DCs. All right? Gurschachs, DM me for my address.
Come right in, people. That is what I want.
That worked. Wow, that was easy.
Okay.
Oh, wow, look at this. How's it going, man?
Oh, what's up?
Look at this.
5,
6,
7,
8.
9. Those bastards cheated us. Just kidding.
I was like, yo, you bastards. That was gonna piss me off.
Of course, a big part of this all is because I've actually never had a McRib. But wait, you're probably thinking, why'd you name yourself Scotty Mcrib if you've never had one? Doesn't that make you a fraud?
Yeah, why are you Scotty McRib without ever having a McRib?
Yeah, that does make you a fraud.
And for that I will say, no it doesn't. And don't ever ask me that question again. I'm looking at you, Dave. You know, Dave, this Dave right here. David Michael Ussery, Mr. Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. More like Talking Shop with the Boss. And who the f*** is Dave?
I couldn't have said that better myself.
Oh my God, that was fucking fantastic. By the way, it's Michael David.
Wait,
Get it right.
that's what a McRib looks like? I didn't think it was a sandwich. I thought it was like a rib.
I honestly thought it was not as big, not gonna lie.
You're gonna eat a lot of those.
So, because I want to make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into, I decided to look up what is in a McRib. Calories, 480. Protein, 24 grams. Fat, 22 grams. Carbohydrates, 45 grams. Sugar, 12 grams. And sodium, 890 milligrams.
So 2 of these.
Okay, so let's do the math here. Wait, let's back up just a smidge here. I got to see these stats here. So let's see the sodium. Let's get it just right. Come on, go back. Okay, fuck it. Sodium was like 800. So let's look at how much protein he's getting. So 24 times 10, 240 grams of protein. You got to get the beef and get it up. You got to pump it up. That's a lot of protein.
That is a lot of protein. That's fucking that. He's looking for some gains right there. He's trying to get those biceps looking good.
That's a lot of pork farts right there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the fat. So we got 22 times 10. That's 220 grams of fat. You know that's a whole sumo wrestler right there.
No, it isn't. But okay, yeah. But that is a lot of fat.
Okay, and carbs. Oh, we're doubling it. Okay. 45 times 10, 450 carbs. I think you would break MyFitnessPal app if you tried to input that shit in there.
You are definitely not on keto at this point.
No.
Like, definitely not trying anything low carb otherwise. By the way, Mike Vanek, thank you. He says he sent us some money to the PayPal.
Let's take, all right, $10. Thank you very much, Mike Vanek. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. So, and then last calculation, thank you, Mike. So, what is it? 810 times 10. So, sodium, 8,100 grams of sodium in 10 McRibs. That's like 2 packages of Top Ramen. It's crazy.
That is 4 times your daily allotted, not requirement, but suggested amount. I think it's 2,000 milligrams. Sodium is one of those things that they say you need more than you do. I don't. I try to cut out a lot of sodium, but hot damn, man. 8,000.
Hey, man, we all know you're salty.
No, that's you. I'm sweet. And a little spicy.
Right.
How you doing?
All right, my pork bun. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I'm the pork bun.
Sodium, 890 milligrams.
So 2 of these is approximately.
What was that? What was that last one?
Sodium, 890. 890
milligrams
of sodium.
Yeah. Are you fucking dude?
Damn.
That's a salty
Jesus
beef.
Christ.
Apparently, it's equivalent to 2 cheeseburgers.
So he's like eating 2 cheeseburgers per McRib. We both got cheeseburgers, like
not quite. Only in the sodium.
That's pretty on.
That's pretty. Yeah.
That's pretty on.
If he eats 10 McRibs, is that like 20 cheeseburgers?
Okay. I mean,
I've done that.
I cannot, in good conscience, kill him off this way. What if we cut the number he has to eat in half?
I agree.
That's basically eating 10 cheeseburgers. That's still a load of food.
That's still an ungodly amount. But he will.
So what are we gonna do with the other ones?
Oh, you know they're here. You guys might as well have them. Why the heck not?
Don't mind if I do, man.
Go for it.
Alrighty.
Like, even with 5.
All right, so this became Scotty Mcrib eats McRibs to Gurschach eats McRibs, and I'm down with it.
Okay. So I think I have so many questions when Scotty comes on after this. Okay.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Well, see, you know, I thought about this. I figure, you know, I drove away out. We might as well let go on the freeway. You know, throw them onto people's windshields or something.
No.
How about we throw them in your face if you can't finish them?
Well, you know, man, I
like
just
this
say, you
idea.
know, Josh's place, and this is a very pristine woodshed. I don't want to mess it up, you know.
Oh, really?
Woodshed, isn't that a Gurschach song?
How about we just throw them in your face?
Need some some help?
Oh yeah.
Is that a fucking target, dude?
Yeah.
He brought a fucking target.
Oh my god, they didn't prepare for this at all.
So is this like the puke target? Like whenever they puke, they have to hit the bullseye?
Or whenever they shit, like they get that McRib diarrhea.
Oh my god! Can you imagine when he has to go? He has to pull his pants down. And it's just like projectile diarrhea.
Yeah, this could get brutal.
All right.
Ready. What do you think?
That is brilliant.
I'm okay with this. It looks like.
What do you say, Scotty?
This is stupid.
Scotty.
All right, fine.
There's our Scotty boy.
I'm the conductor of the poop train.
We may see that very soon.
Yes, this will truly be one for the ages. Should I succeed, I will have the bragging rights galore. Should I fail, they will hurl the remaining sandwiches at my face. But a couple things to know before we begin. Number one, despite my appearance, I am not a competitive eater. I've only ever done this shit with my cousins and like my siblings for fun. That's it. Number two, I'll give you an honest
Despite my
review
appearance, I am not a competitive eater.
of the McRib with the first one that
What's that?
I was gonna say you didn't have to pause it, but go ahead.
Let's see if it's as good as those boomers who had it back in the 80s say it is.
Hey, this is Scotty Mcrib, and I'm back with another legit food review. If you take a real close look at this, I mean, there's like a few onions and 2 pickles. I mean, personally, I wish there was more pickles. I really do, because I love the shit out of pickles. But these onions, they look a little, not so much. Just in general.
That is fucking disgusting.
You know what? The onions turn me off too in that degree, especially. I don't like raw onions, man. Like, I admit it. Even on my tacos and shit, like, no raw onions. If you sweat them for just a second, I love onions. I don't believe you can cook without them. But, like, raw slivers, nope, not in it. Unlike you, I'm a man. I like pickles.
Gross.
This
I also
bread
might be
here,
a
this
pregnant
is like
woman
the
because of how much I
Burger
like
King
pickles.
chicken sandwich, essentially.
Looks like prison food. I'm gonna
Looks
be
like
real
Burger King foot lettuce. Let's see what this is. Let's see what all the hype is.
Right.
Considering
Normal.
this is a sandwich premiered in 1980, 40 years ago, and everybody screams about this shit. Let's see what my namesake does. You know, I'm glad I bit it from this side. I think that the pickles and onions make all the difference. But this is obviously cold. But even cold, it isn't like, you know... This isn't disgusting, actually. The way I'd put it, it's not... I mean, like, it's a whole, like, got a whole mystery meat look to it. But it's a little deceiving, I feel like. I feel like maybe it's because I took a bite into, like, the side that had that. I actually think I am going to enjoy this, albeit considering...
Oh, you better.
considering I have 5 of these to do, I feel like this is going to be either the thing that makes me a fan for life or the thing that makes me despise them. In terms of Whack Donald standards, this is a 10 out of 10.
You got something to say?
All right. I am really happy that Scotty is into the McRib, and you're right, dude. Like, I'm the kind of guy, when you do what you did where you open it up, I'll rearrange my pickles, onions, and like I said, a lot of times I'll get no onions, add tomatoes, and I make sure that everything's distributed evenly. That matters to me. It might not matter to these fucking workers making it, but it matters to me that every bite has every element of this wonderful sandwich.
I am a goddamn barbarian. I do the same thing where I take the sandwich, I take the thing, and I rearrange the onions and pickles, and I throw them in the trash.
Why don't you just ask for none on it?
Because they don't follow directions, Dave.
Well, maybe if you would ask instead of just being a dick and assuming they're dumb. This is why people don't like you, Brandon, because you just assume they suck. I give them a chance.
No, my point is I did ask them to take them off, and they didn't take them off because they get paid $15 an hour and don't give a shit.
Well, now that they're getting 15, they might.
Only in San Francisco. Anyways, moving on.
Proceed.
In terms of Whack Donald standards, in terms of average fast food standards, I'd say this is about like this is a strong 6.
Well, I have some opinions on this.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
Is your last name McRib?
No.
So why do you have opinions?
Oh my God! Is your last name McRib?
Gentlemen, Gentlemen, let's.
Okay, well, listen, hold on a second.
Oh shit, shit got real.
Scotty, you never really told us where you got the name McRib from.
I was given my name. Some people know this, but Gurschach was not my first band. My name was given to me when I was filling in for a band called Toy Called God. One day I showed up to practice with food when my bandmate Patrick was talking on a computer with somebody. It didn't take me long for me to realize that he was on a podcast, and well, I got roped into it because they could hear me eating behind the drum set. It was on that day that I met Tommy Doom, the host of the Vault at Midnight podcast. When I was introduced on the show, for whatever reason, Tommy found my previous last name to not be memorable enough, and the first thing he could think of that started with the letter M was a McRib. After that, I was offered the position of co-host. But nearly a year after I did that, Tommy's declining health meant that the show could no longer continue. Unfortunately, Tommy's not with us today. Whether it was just a fat joke or just a coincidence, I still use it for every project I'm in. I'm Scotty Mcrib. 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 Scotty Mcrib of Gurschach. So that's how I got my name. But now it's time to put it to the test. With all that out of the way.
Hit a pause. I just want to take a quick moment to acknowledge primarily Scotty Mcrib, but the boys in Gurschach for their shameless plugging of fucking everybody else. Like they threw a plug our way when they dissed on me. They threw a plug at Toy Called God, and he's even plugging his buddy who gave him his pseudonym from Beyond the Grave. Like, once again, man, if you're not a Gurschach fan, I fucking pity you. Because not only is their music incredible, they're the most stand-up dudes on the planet, especially our boy, Scotty Mcrib. Proceed.
I pay the food or like Gurschach.
And Scotty Mcrib.
And Scotty Mcrib.
Hey, let's see how I did.
I should mention real quickly one thing that we failed to mention earlier. There's two other rules to this as well.
What are the other two rules?
There will be no defecating or vomiting before you finish the fifth one, or else those count as the last two.
I already assumed I was not gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's just it. That's no brainers.
But at the same time, we know you will actually eat yourself to a vomiting potential. Like, if he does have to vomit, what do we have in place for where he can vomit?
Oh, that's a good question.
Give me a moment, guys.
How prepared are you for this?
So, you know, Josh Wallen is a brainchild of many things, and I can't imagine how much time Josh Wallen actually put into preparing these little things for this skit. So I'm interested to see this.
I also like the fact how his Gurschach shirt looks like a fucking sweater vest.
Oh my god, right?
Oh my fucking god.
That's what I just said. Oh my fucking god. Thank you, X.
Like I said, that was great. Like
The McRemnants.
There are things that are going down.
This wasn't planned out.
That is fantastic.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
You know, that's how I felt about the McRib too. I had to give it McRemnants. And I'm not as creative as these guys, so good job.
Scotty,
Brandon, you
how
are
you feeling,
McRib.
buddy?
So, like, I had one McRib and one cheeseburger, and that is already kind of upsetting my stomach a little bit.
I don't have a gallbladder, dude.
Maybe you could take a break.
I think the challenge is
No
still
breaks.
No break.
No breaks.
Thank you.
No
Number 5. Oh, shit. You better
Lucky
get the party
number
ball.
5.
How you feeling, Scotty?
number 5.
Come on, buddy. You can
Come
do
on,
it. You can do
do
it.
this.
You got this, man. You got this. I may or may not be
So
trying to
Is
make
he
it fail.
touching you? Is that
Through
making you
this.
hard?
What's that?
They rushed through this. Like, we didn't see him go like 1, 2, 3. Like, we didn't get a round by round update. We got fucking, he starts, now he's on 5.
I mean, I want him to win too, right?
This
Oh,
is what expert
oh, dude, that lingered in your mouth. You took it back, you're like,
No, look. I was not the only one that got that. Okay, I was like, oh no.
I think the table vibrating is gonna make Scott fail. No! No, stop it!
I have an idea.
Do you think they're trying to hit that brown sound?
Or something of that nature. Like, at this point, like, they're hoping Scott, I have a feeling the reason they just rocketed ahead was because Scotty plowed through them with reckless abandon. And so not a lot interesting happened between now and then.
I can see that.
How many people have a better lay? Oh no. I'm moving.
I wouldn't want to be in my stomach right now.
No.
Why would anybody want to be in your stomach?
I don't know everybody's fetishes. I don't know.
That's true. Don't kink shame.
Anybody in the YouTube comments, do you want to be in Scotty McRib's stomach? We can have that arranged.
I'm already here, and I want to be
for
in
their
McRib.
stomach. Is that?
Lunchbox, do you want to be in Scotty McRib's stomach?
No.
Just checking.
That's okay to kink shame, or is that
especially not at
It's
this
never
moment.
okay to kink shame.
Fair enough.
It's just never okay.
Uh-oh. What's up?
Oh no.
This video is sponsored by Gurschach. Are your feet cold? Is your heart cold? Is your life cold? This is your solution. We at Gurschach have cultivated a revolutionary new way to bring families together. So we joined forces with the cult of personalities Ron Joinda and John Colt and their organization, Join the Cult, to bring you Gurschachs. The perfect pairs of socks to comfort you in your pathetic, broken, unsalvageably miserable existence you are doomed to lead and numb your brittle emotions to the undying reality that you have no one to love you but us. Even John Colt agrees. Purchase your pair at www.gurschach.com/store. We've missed you.
You have committed crimes against McRib kind.
Oh shit! So, I guess he dumped out in the McRaymond's, and
You still didn't get it right, McRemnants.
Remnants. Remnants. I can just keep rolling that. It's like a list roll. Remnants. Anyways, so he lost his cookies, and here he is now, standing in front of the Target where they are gonna pelt him with burgers.
I thought that was... Oh, he didn't finish number 5.
I don't think so.
Okay, so how many did the other guys eat? So how many McRibs is Scotty going to get hit with?
Shit. I'm guessing 2, 3?
2, 3. Well, I hope Leyland said he ate 1 and a cheeseburger. Or, I'm sorry, X said that. So I don't know how many Leyland ate, so let's see how this goes.
How do you plead?
I'd rather die than go to prison.
That's the answer we were hoping. So in this particular instant, the victim shall be subjected to the target of shame, in which they will be chucked at with remnants of the McRib of which he had failed to consume.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be
so
done by
only
4
that
of us. Take yours, Sir Ulubin.
Have always respected you. Do not take this personally.
Sure, motherfucker. Just
I'm super excited.
Just take the sandwich.
Mr. Wallen, I believe you have some unfinished business with him.
I've had unfinished business for quite some time. I'll take the middle.
My lady, would you care to partake?
Yes, of course. I love throwing things.
Do you want to throw the pickles?
You must.
Hey, Gurschach, there's a new shirt idea.
I love throwing things. Now, here's what I'm curious about. If X is going to do this with his gloves, he's going to get barbecue sauce on them. Is he going to clean them or get a new pair?
Nah, man, I think it's going to be much like Vader's, Big Van Vader's gloves, and they're just going to stink and get sticky over time.
Aw, see, I'd expect better of X. I figured he'd keep his gloves clean.
All right, here we go. Let's see the massacre.
Be punished!
I want to throw something at him.
All right, Sir McRib, thou who hast the name McRib and unable to finish thine 5th McRib, do you have any last words?
I actually do. Let it be known that I actually still will be a fan of this sandwich. It was good. Even though I had a... There we go.
Next
execution has begun. I'm still a fan of this sandwich, and I still will. This is for the Skittles. Give me what you got,
Lady Allie.
You couldn't do the things that we asked you to do, and they were very simple.
Oh, they got me on the top of the head.
Damn, girl, she does love throwing things. It shows.
Right in the face. I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, man, the boys in Gurschach are really screwing up here. You know, they're getting them with body shots. They're playing nice because they love their brethren in bass. But man, like, the lady comes up and just wails him right in the head, straight.
See, I think they just throw like girls. Like, you play ball like girls, Gurschach.
And then the girl comes up and just owns it.
Yep. She did say she loved throwing things.
She loves throwing things. Buy their shirts. All right.
Buy their shirts and send me my free Gurschachs.
We've come a long way when we first met. You've lied to me ever since. And for that, I bequeath unto you. It's Spider McRib!
Oh, Josh didn't
I
give no
really
love
believe
either.
you. You're not my hero anymore.
That was the best one.
Yeah.
Is this happening?
Yeah. As long as you clean it up, you're good.
No.
Can I at least get like a piece of the frosting?
Yeah, that's so bad.
All right, each of us gets a pinky of the frosting, and that is going to be the full extent of it. How's that?
Don't try this at home, folks.
Is there gonna be any of that left? I don't.
So basically, they ran out of McRib, and now they have a dessert in which they're gonna spread all over Mr. McRib himself.
This is kind of getting awkward.
Yeah, I mean, we don't kink shame here, so I mean, whatever they're into.
The fuck we don't.
I don't know if I should keep filming this. This is gonna go.
Our show.
You know, I could do this whole fucking day. Oi! Near my hundred Harnan! Give me a turn!
Oh my god!
Good job, Josh Wallen. Right in the kisser.
He has like the Mrs. Doubtfire mask. Like, I feel like he should be like, hello!
Help is on the way!
So another Mike Vanek account is watching the show. I'm with it.
What was that, 3 now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
He can't remember the Danger Vanek password, though.
Scotty, when did you join ICP?
You know, I didn't really
Scotty
think this
would
video
join
was going to do that
ICP.
great
That's
at
not a
first,
sick
but
burn. Scotty would be doing way better in life if he joined ICP. I love Gurschach, but don't compare yourselves to the best fucking DIY band to ever fucking do it. And definitely don't mean it as a diss, Gurschach.
Hey, man.
I love you guys. But come the fuck on. Don't diss my boys. You can make fun of me in a video. That's cool. But I'm going to be down with the clown till I'm dead in the ground, Charlie Brown.
Okay.
I think I have been completely converted. This is the best fucking video we've ever done.
Yep. Look at me. I am the captain now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that certainly happened. Big shout out to everyone here who helped make this video. We got Leyland here.
Yeah.
We got X over here.
Yep.
We got Ali over here. We got Gabby on camera. And then we got this Irish bastard, Josh.
Oh, plug my time.
We gotta say thank you for letting us destroy your shed. And so, because of that, I mean, go ahead and plug your stuff, man.
Oh, hey, my name's Josh. Go by Doc or whatever you want to call me. I do their guitar work pretty much. Contact me on Facebook at savemyaxe.com or directly for whatever guitar needs you need.
Alongside that, a special note, this video is once again sponsored by Gurschach. Join the cult, or we'll kill you. And with that all being said, I also gotta let you guys know what we have going on. Shot in the Gut 3's at 10,000 souls! Woo! You gotta slide that like, you gotta subscribe, ring that f***ing bell! It's coming! We're 3,000 already! Yeah!
Oh no. Shot.
Oh no.
Shot
Did
in
you
the
forget?
Gut 3.
I'm just wondering when we're going to get an invite to Shot in the Gut.
Yeah, you could do that, man. That's all you.
Hey, I'll come drink gross shit with Gurschach.
I will film it.
I'm just saying, I had an idea for how fucking big of a crowd we could get up there singing fucking Undead Empire together. Like, I had an idea. Because I'm a weirdo and I visualize shit for other bands too.
Zoloft, Zoloft, Zola, sugar tits. Zoloft, 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 sugar tits. Zoloft, 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 sugar tits. And he hit the thing so hard his camera.
Alright.
Did you forget you were wearing a mask?
Yeah, alright. So let me stop that screen sharing from Mr. Lunchbox here and get his screen back to normal, because now he is ginormous!
Well, I'm already ginormous in every way. How you doing? Except I'm less fat. But no, dude, honestly, man, that was fucking enjoyable as fuck. Just like all of Gurschach's videos, man. Like, straight up, dude. These guys have tapped... allow me to just get on the proverbial Gurschach dick for a second. These guys have really made an art form out of doing entertaining videos, whether it be shirt promos, sock promos, or shot in the gut. Saint Anger, the reactions to Saint Anger were even better than Saint Anger, and I didn't even think that was possible. You know, before we get Scotty Mcrib on here and just start talking mad amounts of bullshit, I just want to say, Gurschach, you guys are definitely doing the Lord's work out there. Thank you for being one of the most consistently badass, entertaining, and content-filled bands before the plague and keeping us entertained at all times. Gurschach, we fucking salute you, and I raise my beer.
Lord, ladies and gentlemen, the Gurschach has blessed us upon the McRib. Now, they have brought us the McRemnants. They have brought us cake in the face. They have also brought us shot in the gut. And you know what? Shot in the gut 3 is coming. It's coming. And Lunchbox is going to be a part of it.
Maybe, or maybe I'll be part of number 4. It depends on the timing. But either way, Gurschach, I'm game.
All right. So, Mr. Lunchbox, would you please...
Am I calling Scotty?
Call Scotty in, please.
All right, give me a second.
Absolutely. So, while you are doing that, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you go on over to social medias here and go check out some beautiful, lovely ladies in the Bungalow Bunnies Burlesque Troupe, hosted by our own friend of the show, Madam J. They are out in the Central Valley. They are for rent. You could bring these beautiful ladies to your establishment or party, and they will entertain you with their sexy, voluptuous bodies and their parlor acts and all sorts of cool freak show type of stuff. They're highly entertaining, so go check them out. Facebook.com/Bungalow Bunnies Burlesque. Go check them out.
All right, while I'm waiting for the response from our particular guest tonight, do you want to go ahead and throw up that graphic so I can pay the bills in other ways?
All right, get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you need money advice? Ladies and gentlemen, do you have money problems? That's okay. Your boys at Talking Shop with the Boston Box have a solution for you. You can contact our sponsor, Leilani Mosinske. That is LEILONI-MISONSKE. She's a financial professional. You can contact her at 510-570. It's in the wrong side. 7215. You can also contact her by email at Leilani, that's leiloni.wfg@gmail.com. License number 0M14654. Or you can check out her website, www.wfgconnects.com/LeilaniM. She will teach you the rules of money, tax-free retirement, asset protection, college planning, principal protection, legacy planning, recession-proof industry, home-based income, small business exit strategy, increase your cash flow, and most importantly, the fine art of estate preservation. She offers a free financial education class and statement breakdowns, and for a limited time, if you mention Talking Shop with the Boston Box, she will offer you a free financial consultation and plan. So if you, like us, need some advice on how to properly make, spend, and save your money, contact Leilani Mosinske, first and longest running sponsor of Talking Shop with the Boss and the Box.
Well said, my friend. So, how is Mr. Scotty? Is he still unhailable?
I have not tried. I actually had to go back on my screens because that's the way this shit works. So give me a second. I hit him with a A. He hit me back with a O, which means he's ready to go. So
let's get him in, ladies and gentlemen. Coming soon, Scotty McRib from Gurschach. Buy their shirts.
Buy their shirts and free Gurschach socks.
All right. So let me find him. I wish it was just easy peasy to get people in here. So once
You're gonna have to find.
Come on, let's see.
Oh, you're good, Scott. Just turn on your camera.
It should be on. Oh, hold on. Yep, there we go. We got it.
All right. Well, I
turn it on, turn it off again, Scotty.
Yeah, turn it on, turn it off.
What?
Turn on, turn it off.
Turn what?
Your camera.
Your camera.
Oh, easy.
Yep. That's just a button click. Because right now we're showing the big blue Skype symbol.
All right, I did it. Can you see me?
No. Oh, no, not yet. Interesting. Here, let me...
Yeah, because I can hear you guys. I can hear all that stuff. So what's going on here? You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what, man? First thing, I'm going to give you props. You finally tried the McRib, and thank you for including me in your video, even if you fucked my name up 6 ways from Sunday.
So you said you're Michael David. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's really funny because, you know, not going to lie, my brother's name is David, too. He's David Michael.
Nice.
Well,
friend of the show, Mike Vanek,
common names, you know?
Don't get me wrong, both very common names. But like I said, friend of the show, Mike Vanek, he's Michael David. He's Michael David V. I'm Michael David U. And we're actually working on putting together a band called the Brothers Michael David, where you have to be Michael David to be in the band. We got one other guy, Michael David Inman, formerly of California Medication. But, man, how you going to fuck up my last name?
I fucked up your last name. I did.
Yeah, it's not Usuri like Brandon says. It's Usuri. Like, yes, sirree, but you got to be like,
Oh, it's Usuri.
That's right.
All right.
So, it doesn't look like we can get his video in for some fucking reason. Skype is being a little bitch right now.
All right, Scotty, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hang up on you. Or
Okay.
actually, you hang up, and then I'm going to call you back.
All right, sure. Let's try that.
All right, so Scotty's gone. Let me try and re-add him to the call. So while we work on that.
And once he did that, he also took out his own video. Most wonderful. Nothing ever goes splendidly, doesn't it? So, what did you guys think about the video? Let's give your opinions in the chat as we're waiting. I think it was an extremely clever idea. Yeah, he's gone mute. Well, he's also gone frozen. Oh my goodness, indeed. Do I need to call them both in? It was, and by the way, thank you for staying up, Mary Martha. You know, yeah, I was gonna get to that in a little bit, Mike. Let's see here. So I don't know what's going on here. Oh, now I gotta join the call. This is gonna screw everything up. So hold on a second.
That means we have. Oh, I think he's back.
Yep, he's back there.
Okay, yeah, we got everybody. We are here.
Are we still broadcasting?
Yes.
Okay. Have we been broadcasting this whole fucking time?
We're always broadcasting, sir.
All right. Can you? I see we got Scotty up in a box over there.
Oh yeah, I see me. That's cool.
Scotty's in the box. Oh, and Dave is now a Skype. What?
All right, I'll do the on-off thing real quick. Hang on. Sorry, everybody, for all the technical bullshit. It is what it is, and oddly enough, this has nothing to do with the fact of how drunk we are.
Yep, we're doing the best we can, I suppose. I'm just sitting here. What's it called? Dave, you bragged an awful lot about your legs, and so that made me realize that there was some competition I need to bring to this. So I'm just gonna sit here. As you can see very clearly, I got myself a kilt. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna stay over here like this.
There we go. I'm gonna maximize
Look
this
at that.
picture. Here we go. Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
Look at those legs. Those are some McRib legs right there.
Oh, that's cute, Scotty. All right. I wasn't even going to fucking play ball like that tonight. I was waiting until I got my Gurschachs, but
Hold on.
Right. Oh, you got to get me back in the box? All right.
I'm trying. Here we go. All right. There we go. Go ahead and hike it up just a little bit more.
I can't see me. There we go. All right.
All right, we got some box legs.
Yeah, I feel it. Mine from 9 years. What's it called? I got mine from 9 years of playing soccer, so they're well conditioned.
Oh, soccer is quite the athletic sport.
It's also great for an Energizer Bunny kid like me who couldn't fucking sit still. So
I don't know what I did. I hit like an emergency call thing or something.
Yeah.
It happens.
You keep messing up.
Whoa. That's the first time I've messed up. It's mostly been you. Anyway, back to showing off the fucking fabulous stems. Dude, Scotty.
You know what?
When you want to...
You know what? Sit back down before you wreck the video feed again.
I'm just saying, Scotty. I got those calves doubled in size and outdone in sculpture. So if you want to come have a pose down at my house, me and Brandon have been talking about doing a live together episode and another power hour, and there's no other guest have.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad that I missed the last one because it just happened to fall on my sister's birthday. So shit, I hope that that'll all schedule-wise work out because I really wanted to do it.
Hey, it's cool. Brandon missed it too.
Yes, I did.
Of course.
I don't know what's going on with Dave's video. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay.
All right.
I'll do the on-off thing again real quick.
So, hey man, I gotta ask you, before you came into this challenge, did you starve yourself? How did that work for you?
So I did not eat at all before we did that. That was my preparation. It wasn't anything like me competitively trying to figure out, what worked for me and what didn't in that regard. I just was like, okay, old school, I'm just not going to eat. I'm just not going to eat, and I'm just going to do it when I got to do it.
Like, how long did you not eat for?
So I think that the night before I'd had dinner at sometime 8 p.m. So 21 hours.
Oh shit! So you went a whole day of colonoscopy prep for this.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, I've done 12 before, so it wasn't I've done 12 and more before, so it wasn't too out of my comfort zone, but it was still something that I was I should do at least the bare minimum to try to do this thing, which frankly, I mean, obviously I didn't quite make it through it, but I still had a hell of a time trying.
So wait a minute. Did I just hear you correctly? You said you fasted for 25 hours?
21.
21. Okay.
Dude.
Wow.
That's essentially the extent. It's as I said in my disclaimer, I'm not a competitive eater. I don't practice. That was just if I just don't eat, then I'll have more room in my digestive system. That was the way I looked at it.
No, I understand that. There is that whole, you stretch out your stomach a day or two before, and then you fast. So,
well, I mean, I do eat a lot most of the time. I mean, frankly, dieting is a foreign concept to me. So that's something that just in general, I eat way too much all the time. So, I feel like I kind of did do that and didn't do that at the same time.
Gotcha. So you strayed from the normal diet, you ate too much and then didn't eat, and then went after it. Now, did you drink it all or anything to prep yourself for that? What are you sipping on tonight, by the way?
So, I got a question for you guys. What's crack-a-lackin'?
Well, like I said, what the Kraken?
Ooh.
It's the Kraken.
Ooh.
Having some good black rum right now. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, I'm with it. I like the Kraken.
I like lots of cheap things. I am a very simple palate.
You brought some. You brought some pretty good Sierra Nevada over to my house yesterday.
Yeah, that was brand new. That was cool. It was their little summer. It wasn't an IPA. It was like a summer hazy.
Is it the Wanderlust?
No, it wasn't Wanderlust. Albeit, Leyland and I killed a Wanderlust, like a 12-pack of that jamming one time. That was quite fun.
And it's delicious too. It's easy to drink.
Yeah, it really is. Nah, but just in general, I think it was like Summer Breeze or something like it. It's some kind of summery thing, but yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah, it was there. It was in the Bevmo, albeit my brother wasn't working at it, so that was a fun little. I was gonna be over like, yo, where's my money, dude? But he wasn't there.
Come on, bro, spot me on this. You know I'm good for it.
Yeah, him working at Bevmo has really developed his beer palate and his drinking palate in general.
What's up, man? So we're gonna try to get you on a call here. Hold on a second. See if this works.
Got his special whiskeys. He's got his special rums of choice, everything like that. And it's pretty funny to see how the shift occurred, just because it was he started working at a Bevmo,
Dude, I get it, because you know what? Even though at the
Okay, so I guess we're having some issues. So I'm going to hang up on you. I'm going to have Lunchbox call you in.
All right.
Let's see. Oh. Well, looks like we're having some technical difficulties here.
that access is there, it becomes a little more likely you're gonna try more beers because you see them.
Yeah, no, I mean that's just it. If you're in a position to just try things all the time, yeah, totally. That's I totally get it. Oh, is X coming into this?
Hello. Oh shit! Yeah, that's a surprise, and I guess Brandon pulled the trigger quickly because Scotty, we wanted to surprise you. We brought your singer X in to give his thoughts on the McRib challenge.
Go for it.
What's up? I'm setting everything up as usual.
Being as you were having problems with 3, you just decided to hurry up the 4 so we can get it out of the way?
There we go.
Hello there.
Hey,
how's it going?
I'm with it. This shit sucks tonight, dude.
Yeah, we'll just take it as it goes.
Yep. Hey, I'm with it, man. The boys in Gurschach. By the way, guys, I hope you really understand how much you mean to, first of all, the NorCal metal and rock scene. As a band, Gurschach are some warriors. You guys are only matched in your heart by your skill. And you guys are seriously one of the best things going right now. Fucking all drunken boss in the box bullshit aside. Dude, thank you. For real.
I can extend that same to you, honestly. It's just it's not a matter of who does it better, who does it more. It's just a fact of if you do it in general, then you are contributing positively to the scene.
It's all about the scene, man. Everybody doing shit. Everybody's got to keep doing shit. And, the more people that are doing shit, the better.
No doubt. But, I mean, really, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate your humility. I really, really do. But
well, thank you.
If we drop the name Gurschach to any of our friends, they immediately, and you are one of the few units that get this, 100% positive at all times. Like, I have never heard a bad word against the Gurschach camp, be it about your musical quality, about your show quality, about your video content. Just, you know, when I say Gurschach, motherfuckers just be like, God, I love those guys.
Well then, dude, you got to check out the hate comment video we did for St. Anger.
I so did. I watched it live.
Probably was like, what's the matter with you fuckers?
No. I understand because they don't know Gurschach like we do. All they saw was your fucking wonderful rendition of St. Anger that I bump less often than I bump Undead Empire, because that's my jam. But I do play it regularly just to be like, my God, they made St. Anger a good song.
I think it always was a good song. It's just, if you maybe had anybody else mixing it, you could have ended up with something similar to what we came out with.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Ulrich Wilde did a great job. He really brought like that whole idea we had to life, like full on props to that.
Imagine what the original St. Anger would have sounded like if Ulrich Wilde was doing it instead of Bob Rock.
Well, instead of them going for the concept that they did. You know, because I understand and I can appreciate the concept. You know what I mean? Hey, we're going to do a trashy fucking garage album. Dude, you wrote way too complex material to do that. Like you're too far removed from that to get away with it.
I still think they could get away with it, but they didn't even really do what garage bands do, which is like play with their trashy equipment and then make it try to work. They tried with like the most expensive equipment in the entire world. They mic'd up the snare with like 4 or 5 different mics, and then they purposely made it sound shitty as if they're like trying really hard to be like a rich, like caviar eating bunch of British blokes trying to be like, oh, is this what the poor eat? I have never tried this before.
You know what? Actually, I had a unpopular opinion thought the other day, and this is the perfect time to bring it up.
Go.
Lars Ulrich may be a wacky drummer, and a lot of his crash times are way weird. But can we all agree the man has got impeccable fucking hi-hat work?
That's an interesting one. Yeah, he's because he removed the ride cymbal from his kit sometime around the 90s, he had to double up on the hi-hat to actually make the interesting beats that he does. So he kind of went into the school of hi-hat that most drummers just avoid because they got the ride cymbal.
Well, and I'm saying though, like his ear for what the timing, you know, that every drummer.
And then we got Spike Bonnick saying "fuck Lars."
Every drummer in the world knows that fucking the time you choose on that hi-hat hand, being whether you use it on the hi-hat, the ride cymbal, the crash, whatever, that is the basis for the timing structure of the song. And that motherfucker, for all his inconsistencies as a drummer, has one of the best knacks for knowing what the pace of the song should be.
I don't want to get too off track with the whole St. Anger thing, but I will say, fun fact, I actually don't blame Lars or any of the guys in Metallica for what happened to St. Anger. For me, I feel the blame does squarely land on Bob Rock for a lot of that stuff. If you check out interviews from 2003 before the album was dropped, you know who was taking most of the credit for that album? Bob Rock. You know who was shifting all of the blame the moment the album came out and people shat all over it? Bob Rock. He was saying that so much of that album was his idea right before the album dropped because he wanted people to credit him for his genius ingenuity. And then when it came out and everybody said, wow, that was a big steaming pile of shit, he was like, oh, just kidding. It was Lars. Yeah, Lars was super.
Just like, oh yeah, these guys can't get it together, man. I really tried.
Yeah, you know what? I quit. I'm done as their like producer.
Hey, it got us a great documentary though.
You do see like the documentary where Bob Rock like forced everybody to sit in the studio like it was a classroom and like, all right, let's write lyrics. You can just straight up see Lars Ulrich doodling on his notebook. I'm like, oh God, what did they do to you, Lars? This isn't how you write music.
Right, they made it sound like he didn't care, like he didn't,
Dude, you don't just take your musicians into a studio and be like, all right, we're going to talk about lyrics now. What are lyrics? Let's go back to ancient Greece. Like, I would fucking doodle in that room if that was what I had to do.
Yeah, me too. Not gonna lie.
Right, you want to talk about ancient Greek? Man, I'm doodling something. What the fuck? Like,
all right, speaking of doodling, we're not here to doodle. We're here to doodle about the doodle, and that is the McRib challenge. So,
yes.
So where did the original? So the clip that you had in the video, was that the original idea for it, or where did that actually come up?
It was Scotty's idea, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing there, like, we did do, like, the whole, like, putting it into, like, like me going, like, yo, Scotty McRib eats a McRib, like, as what it was, like,
was it really hard for you to pitch that to everybody? Or was that all show?
It was.
The main thing I'd say is, like, just in general, like, I feel like we've been thinking an awful lot about, like, what kind of content outside of music videos you want to do. And that's something that, like, just in general, like, something had to be the stepping stone outside of Shot in the Gut for that. Now, I mean, like, obviously, like, it's my namesake, even though my namesake was not derived from the actual sandwich itself. It was just, it was the legacy of me doing a podcast in 2012 and 2013. But essentially, all in all, like, we did think of ideas of what we could do, and, like, the McRib came back nationally because they realized how fucking lucrative it would be, and it seemed like the perfect kind of thing to do. But I will say that, like, my initial idea of, like, it just being like a one kind of thing was not good enough, and that's where the additional numbers came from.
So how do you top this? Like, you have Shot in the Gut 2, Shot in the Gut 1, and you have potentially at some point Shot in the Gut 3, like, and then you just plowed through a bunch of McRibs, like.
How do we top it? Well, we could do one where the person doing the challenge actually wins.
Well, I mean,
that is true.
I meant that. I'm game.
I know we've had. Believe it or not, you are not the first one who was asked to be a part of Shot in the Gut 3, despite seeing obviously what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, he's not wrong at all. And I mean, Dave, like, legitimately, welcome aboard. You can do it.
Awesome.
We're talking about the whole guest appearance type stuff. Nobody was interested at first. We just had to actually have a really entertaining video out first that people are like, dude, this looks like a party. I want to be part of that. Even if I am just shucking out shit instantly.
Hey, you know what? I was game from the get-go, from the first time we had you guys, and it's just, I didn't watch enough Shot in the Gut. And we didn't, we interviewed you guys, and then we didn't have another moment between now and then. And I'd rather call you out, somewhat eye to eye.
I would say in this case, though, you have to have a sequel for there to be a series.
Oh, absolutely. Like, so you drink a bunch of stuff, you eat a bunch of stuff. Is Gurschach going in the direction of just being a rock band that just does hilarious stuff with food, or is there going to be more?
No, I hope not. No,
I mean, the thing I'm going to say about that is, like, no, I'm not going to be a mukbanger. Like, Nico Cotto is plenty of example of why that's toxic as shit, and I kind of made fun of him in my Nico Cotto crying over Popeyes, but it's doom metal video. Yeah. So I mean, like, just in general, I mean, like, this was probably a one-off thing, but if there's a demand for it, I mean, I will subject myself to ungodly things for content.
I have pretty much one rule, and that's the party has to be fun. It's like, if you're going to make a party-type video where you're just showing what it is that you do when you're not playing or writing music, it has to be something that even, one of us would click on. If I saw a video that was just Scotty McRib eats a McRib, at first I was like, I wouldn't click on that. That's like, someone just sitting, like, depressingly in their car, like, eating fast food, as if there's some kind of high-stakes 5-star restaurant appeal to that or something. But eating
like
10
Nico
McRibs,
Cotto.
Yeah, 10 McRibs is a little bit different. You kind of see a title like he eats 10 McRibs, and then again you see the fucking thumbnail where he does admittedly have a McChicken in his face. and you're like, what the fuck is this video? And then you're just like, well, I gotta watch that, whatever the hell this is.
So I got to be real for a second, though. I was a little taken back, Not that I want to see anything bad happen to my boy Scotty, but I was a little taken back. It says Scotty McRib is going to attempt to eat 10, and then halfway through the video, they're like, nah, we'll cut it down to 5.
We're going to
I gotta feel cheated. Where did that come from?
Well, if he did attempt 10, he would instead have 5 more thrown in his face, too.
Yeah, because, dude, on that 5th one, now let me ask you guys. You guys cut pretty much from initial bite of the McRib, he talks about it, to bam, we're on number 5. Did nothing interesting happen between 1 and 4?
You kind of got it right. Scotty just slammed him down like nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is, we had little bits we had to do with the first one, and that was something we kept in mind. But essentially, if we had done it unedited, you'd be looking at a 2-hour video. And as much fun as watching me gorge on McRibs for 2 hours would be, I have a feeling that only 10 people would actually watch the whole thing all the way through.
Dude,
so there's got to be cuts somewhere.
I mean, for me, the whole thing is I know you guys, you were going to be soft on Scotty because he's your boy, and of course, anybody who does the OA thing is not going to get shit on. But I'm going to at least be here to make sure we don't forget he did in fact fail the fucking challenge.
No, you got the wrong one over here. Maybe Brandon might be soft on Scotty. You got the wrong one here thinking I'm going to be soft on Scotty. I'll bash on Scotty all day.
Dude, he fucking shat on you. He shat on you, and you were all like, that's what I was hoping for it. He just took a big fat steamy dump on you, Dave, and you were just like, it's fair enough. I respect it for that. I'm like, no, dude, fucking sock him. Give him what he's got.
No, fuck that. You know what? One of my biggest things is I am, admittedly, a public persona. By myself. I'm fortunate enough to be part of Nothing But Losers, Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box, all of it. But in the end, I'm my own personality. And if people want to bash on me, fucking A, give it to me. Give it straight up, dude. I'll be that guy on Tosh.0 getting made fun of. I don't give a shit.
Well, Nothing But Losers, more like Dave's a loser.
I gotta say, I would be team Dave the whole way through for him saying that he doesn't deserve the McRib thing without having actually had one. But, of course, then if he was going to lean back and be like, fair enough, that was a good swipe. For me, though, I will, I'm not going to lie. If the show ends up, if Brandon ever, introduces the show as Talking Shop with the Boss and Who the Fuck is Dave, then I'm going to find that fucking hilarious.
Oh, dude. Please book
Next
it.
week on Talking Shop with the Boss and Who the Fuck is Dave.
Hey, dude, for real, all day, bring it. I love it. If you want to have some gamesmanship between the box and the Gurschachs, dude, bring it.
I'm not gonna lie, Dave. Legitimately, the whole insult idea there, came from, for one, the post where you tag me, oh, you're gonna get one, and Quentin's like, oh, he never had one, for you to be like, oh, that's false advertising. But at the same time, it was also because you guys were doing your whole promo thing at the time, and that shit was fucking hilarious. Not gonna lie.
Oh, dude, I've been planning Christmas promos while I slug cases. Not gonna lie. Christmas is half planned out. I won last year. I am going to be the fucking, oh my God, who am I thinking? Bruno Sammartino. I'm gonna hold the title for 20 fucking years.
Honestly, dude, you definitely won it that year. And I mean, I know that Mike Vanek here with three fucking profiles.
I won the vote.
Third place.
The vote was rigged. I demand a recount.
Oh my God! Stop the count.
Stop
recount.
The count.
I'm
saying, it
there was
me.
lots of fraud.
I was the winner.
No.
Oh, no. See, the people have
stole
spoken.
my election.
See,
there was lots of fraud.
Dead people voting. That was the problem.
Oh, you know what? The dead, the living, the undead.
Voted.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. It's worldwide. It's available to everybody. if you guys see Christmas this year, these motherfuckers are done by the first promo.
I
First
believe
one.
it. That's the thing. I believe it.
I will have to say, though, as far as the diss to Dave goes, it started with Scotty, but you got to give me credit for the fact that you went way further than you expected you would, Scotty. I was
I'm not denying that.
I was looking over his script, and he was saying, like, I'm looking at you, Dave, and that was it. And I was like, you know, Scotty, if you're going to just straight up swipe at the man, you can do a little bit more than that.
Lay into him.
And, oh my God, editing that part was so much fun. It brought me back to, like, my days surfing on Newgrounds where people just straight up made videos, like, shitting on people all the time.
Is there more?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. Did you diss me harder?
There was a cut moment, yes.
There were a couple.
Please, DM it. DM it.
No,
and
don't DM
I will
it.
fucking
You know what?
Don't
You know
DM
what?
it. Just post it and tag us.
The main one, Dave, that like got cut was like, you know, nothing but losers. More like Dave's a loser.
Hey, you know what? Before I was in Nothing But Losers, for a birthday, we had to roast Mike Vanek, right?
Well, we don't do that every week.
And, oh, dude, no. We got up on stage in our finest finery. I showed up in a suit and tie. And fucking, we had at Mike Vanek and each other. And I was not in Nothing But Losers yet. And I looked down the stage at JoJo and was like, Nothing But Losers? You know, you say that's you, but that's really just your whole band motif. If you think you're the most hated band in Modesto, no, man, everybody hates you everywhere. And he roared. And 2 years later, I'm in the band. Like, dude, no, fuck that. You want to roast?
You know what I'm kind of getting from Dave? He's putting it rather politely. Scotty. He's putting it very politely. But what Dave is actually saying is, like, that was a roast. I didn't feel nothing from that. Come on. You got to try a little bit harder.
No, I think what I'm really saying is X, Scotty, Leyland,
Daniel,
Gurschach, in general. If you want a war of words with your old buddy Lunchbox, bring it the fuck on.
Well, hey, man, I mean, I'm going to try the best I can, but, you know, I'm going to feel some reservations, like, doing that against someone who's got cancer.
No, I'm a Sagittarius, homeboy.
He's just one half of the goatee away from running his own meth lab.
Hey, you know what? If I ran a meth lab, it would be the most successful one, and I'd even have you hooked. Even though, X, you already look a little hooked, man. You're a little sucked up. You should eat a sandwich.
You know what
is even happening right now?
Freaking, like, what's it called? Casey's ex is over here like, he sounds like a coke dealer.
Casey's ex, oh my God.
Fucking Ben.
Jesus Christ.
X isn't calling me a coke dealer. Well, at least I know I'm the high roller, big money type shit. But you know what, Gurschach? Like I said, X looks like he's buying meth from me, and I am your modern day Heisenberg, you damn right.
I don't know about that. I've had better meth.
I doubt it. I got that blue magic, as you can see by my blue Skype screen right now, because the video's just fucking off.
This is why we could never...
Let me tell you something, X, Scotty, Gurschach in general. Anytime you want to step up to the well, you just grab a motherfucking bucket. And there's a reason they call me Lunchbox, because I always got my lunch packed to handle motherfuckers like you before break, before I get to the important shit. So Gurschach, if you want to have a talking shop Gurschach diss video challenge, you have been challenged for 4th of July. America promo, bitch.
Hey, Scotty, I think it's time. I think it's time we tell them the next to come for the series.
Oh, shit.
So, Scotty is round 1. Round 2, we're going to be doing Leyland carrying a brick in his beard up Mount Diablo in Concord. And if you think the shit talking for you has stopped with Lunchbox, then keep thinking that, because I got a secret to tell you when that video drops.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, you know, honestly, like, only Leyland usually gets shit, but not on that video.
Yeah, only Leyland gets shit. Like, all the shit we're giving each other, it's actually Leyland's. He'll get that one.
Yo, Lunchbox, did your mom or your wife pack the lunch? Kai said that.
It was probably my wife because my mom's been passed away. But anyway, no, I look forward to this. I want to have some fun with Gurschach. These are our boys. Maybe we could gain some more followers if we ride Gurschach's coattails. So,
yeah. So with that being said, what did they say? You know, bleeding me dry.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna bleed you dry, that's for sure.
Oh, dear.
Brandon
just bleed you dry, Brandon. All of your resources are our resources now.
Brandon didn't know what happened. I got in a fight with Gurschach, and he just was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I wasn't sure what.
I will say, what was it? Oh, damn! I might have just forgot what I was gonna fucking say.
You know.
No, I didn't. I was gonna say, Dave. Do you or do you not feel that Scotty still deserves his name after the challenge?
Oh, most definitely. I believe he can keep it. You know, 4 McRibs is a monster. 4 in a bite. Even I might have thrown up at that moment. So you know what?
Not only that, it's the 2020 McRib we're talking,
which wasn't as good as the 1994. But you know what? Give it up. Scotty trudged through as much as he. Now, how much did you and Leyland eat? Because there was only his 5th McRib left.
So essentially, the other 5 that I gave out were eaten by the remaining people that were there. So it was really like all like that, like 3/4 to a half. I don't know the exact measurements. That was left of that. The 5th McRib was all they could throw at me.
Yep. And, of course, I wouldn't be able to pass that challenge either, nor would I even accept it. I don't eat junk food.
Well, first of all,
you ate a McRib that night, didn't you?
That was terrible. I think
And
even I would have puked on that one.
All right. So what was your evaluation of the McRib, X?
It was a solid 1 out of 10 on McDonald's standards, if we're going to differentiate. If we're talking
Are you
regular
fucking
fast food,
kidding me?
I am not kidding you. Besides, you're dealing with the 2020 McRib. Can I just say, I feel that's a fucking bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Everybody, much like Saturday Night Live, is like, dude, it was better back in the day, man. Back when I was a child with lower standards and no taste buds whatsoever, the McRib was that much better. Trust me.
Back in my day, I could throw a
be
pig
there.
skin a 1/4 mile.
Meanwhile, Scotty over here might eat a McRib sometime in the future and be like, dude, it was better in 2020. You should have had those McRibs when they actually had pork back then.
When they actually had pork. Oh man, that cast a good light on.
Same thing with Saturday Night Live. Everybody just wants to say it was better back in the day, even though I'm all about breaking the cycle. I'm just going to say it always sucked. I'm with Brandon.
I got 2 questions, and thank you, X. I appreciate that.
Go for
so 2 questions. First
Brandon,
question is, shut up for once. First question is, Leyland. Leyland is actually in the chat with us, and I want to know his opinion on the McRib. So, Mr. Leyland, please type out your opinion.
He already did.
He did say he doesn't have a gallbladder.
And I quote, a tasteless hunk of salted calories.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go. And then my next question is, after eating 4.5 McRibs, like
4 and like 1/8.
Yeah, 4 and 1/8.
No, it was more than an 1/8, but
4
it was
and a big ass bite.
You know, like, how did you feel after?
To be honest, I mean, after puking up what I did, I was fine. It's just to say, like, unfortunately, the thing I'll admit is with all the booze I've drank and all the nights that I've thrown up, I'm used to it. But
we did cut the scene, though. Remember the one with the cupcake where we were going to say, like, what happens if you won? And you were going to be gifted with that cupcake as a sort of a prize. The first thing you said the moment I mentioned that, you were like, why would I want more fucking food, dude?
I mean, I'm not denying that I was full, but the main thing I'd say is, like, after I threw up, I was like, all right, I'm comfortable, I'm whatever. This is just another day, and my digestive screaming, what the fuck are you doing? Stop! 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 You know.
I would have conked out after the second one.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing, it's like, what's it called? I mean, the only like eating experience, like competitive eating experience I had of this shit was like, every now and again, like, when I go boating with my family, me and my cousin would like eat like hella tacos. But even then, that wasn't a fair competition because I'd eat mine with like, you know, all the good fixings in it, and my cousin would just be like, "Oh, it's just meat and cheese for me, whatever," you know.
So when are we gonna see the days where Scotty Mcrib goes from Scotty McRib to Scotty McRipped?
I mean, the thing I'll say about that is I'm under 260. I am losing weight as I see fit. Probably not tonight with this, but you know, I am working on that. And last summer, I mean, I walked like crazy. I did all kinds of stuff like crazy, albeit I'm not working from home anymore. So it's like, you know, that's its own thing. But I just say in general, I'm working on things as I see fit. I just say like, I've kind of got like, I'm lucky in the sense that like, you know, I've got a build that's like, you know, my legs look good, my arms look good, but then I have all this, you know. It's like I'm fat in my chest. I'm fat in my belly. It's like, you know.
Hey, Scotty, your legs ain't shit.
Fuck you.
We'll have the pose down at the next
None
time.
of
I will
y'all's
do it.
legs is shit. I fucking roast both of your guys' legs if you're asking the ladies.
Bring it with them little chicken fucking gizzards.
It's not about the length of it, dude. It's about that fucking style.
We can't see the skin.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got skinny jeans
like
on.
style that you wouldn't even take out of the fucking pants. Yeah, sure, dude.
Oh, do I need to take the pants off for you, Scotty? Do you
Do
like
it,
that?
motherfucker. Do it.
Why he's doing that?
I don't swing that
why
way.
he's doing that? Mike Vanek is claiming he won a pie eating contest at an A's playoff game in front of 30,000 people and chugged a beer on Diamond
I
Vision.
thought he said he ate 30,000 people.
I wouldn't doubt that either.
Hey man, I've paid for Mike Vanek's lunch bills, and y'all think I'm a fat fuck? Man, that guy. Whew. Like
I do believe it. I really do.
Like, well, and then everybody around town knows him, so they'll be like, I'll pay for half his meal. So the restaurant, you're still paying $40 for Mike Vanek's food because he ate like 90 things. He's like, oh brother, I'm gonna try the this, that, the other thing. I don't know if he'd eat 5 McRibs though.
So,
is that a challenge?
That is a challenge.
I mean, it's a challenge he can't do now, unfortunately, because those sons of bitches pulled it out. But what's it called? I guess
back.
next. Yeah, it will be back eventually. I just don't know. The main thing I'd say is I don't know when like they're gonna legitimately like do like a nationwide thing again, because that was special.
Are you gonna try next time the McRib comes out to go and hunt it down?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, to be perfectly honest,
himself.
I am a fan of the sandwich. I actually am.
Vanek
Even
says, I'd smash 5
You know
McRibs,
what?
posers.
You better watch what you say,
Prove it.
Vanek. You gotta
Prove it.
Get on your little restream live.
I would love to see Mike Vanek reclaim the name McRib from Scotty if he manages to do it, though.
Do it.
it ain't gonna be a reclamation. I'm not giving it up.
If the McRibs
You're
are
not
available-
giving it up. Fucking bullshit, dude. You can call yourself whatever you want, but do you earn the title? Do other people get to call you that? Let's see if Mike Vanek can actually smash 5 down.
I mean, you know, it must be fun being in a world where you gave yourself your own stage name.
It must be, because that was
Hey,
not
what are you
me,
talking to
Scotty.
Brandon?
I did not give myself my own stage name, Scotty, and I am actually on here to make sure that you know the fucking story straight. I got my name from my classmates in freshman school. You don't even know what the hell happened.
Oh man, we're all roasting
Well,
each
I
other
mean,
at this point today. Well, this is a very aggressive podcast episode.
I'm just saying, not everybody gives themselves their own nickname, Brandon. Like,
oh dear.
Well, at least I get shit done. At least I'm all show and not talk.
Oh dear.
Brandon, it's a talk show.
Well, I guess I better leave and take all of my stuff with me, and you can go back to your little Facebook Live with no graphics and video and all that cool stuff.
No, you
So
hang
the
out with
three
your
of the
cool
four
ass
of us.
microphone, you're not Los Ingobernables de Japón hat, and you sit here with me, X and Scotty, and keep it going until our drunk asses call it, because this has gone wildly off the rails. We are a runaway train, sir.
Because the three of the four of us actually were given our names instead of boss, we have to call him boss or else we're getting kicked out.
Running out the miles and of the train.
Yes!
Yeah, I'm like almost completely through my chest congestion thing. Fucking finally, dude.
You
Yeah,
know,
we gotta
you
get back to
got
recording
paranoid.
then.
He was scared you were going to get him sick and kill him yesterday.
I know. We'll find out in 10 days.
Oh, shit.
I will say,
I'm vaxxed, dude.
I will say
I'm
my
waxed,
girl
too.
is getting kind of mad at me because I'm still on this, and I was supposed to meet her tonight, so I'm going to probably wrap this up pretty soon. I will say, as is the graphic here, we got, you can't really see that, but 78% voted in favor of Scotty on the challenge, and 22 in favor of the McRib beating his ass on that, and of them included is none other than Patrick Donovan from Toy Called God, the band that Scotty so politely chimed in on the
Which
video.
side's he on?
He was just
Well,
like,
I
hey,
mean,
thanks for that.
I mean, the main thing I'd say to that is just in general, like, you know, it happened while he was there. I can't not include him, you know?
Yeah.
Well, but is he pulling for you beating the McRib, or did he say the McRib? Because PD's a
No,
dick.
he said the other way around. He said the McRib was going to beat me.
Okay, I was going to say, PD's a dick, dude, and I love the guy to death, but he's a self-admitted dick. That's his thing.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true.
But he called it. I mean, you could say what you want, but he didn't. He did say how it was in the sense of how the challenge went.
Maybe, but you know what? Scotty got further than most of us would have.
I wouldn't have not accepted that challenge at all. You'll see what my challenge is that I'm accepting soon.
Oh, I can't wait to see what this is.
Yeah, like this to be honest is gonna be part of like a little series, and that's something that like just in general, you're gonna see some videos from all of us doing our thing. I got mine out of the way early, but I wouldn't necessarily say that my boys have it easy, and I'd say like one in particular. Now that the assault weapons ban in California has been lifted, I will potentially be well armed to assist said member in the video.
What the fuck?
I just can't wait to see Bricklebeard.
If you ask Kai in the chat right now, she's gonna say Scotty got it easy on the challenges.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Dude, eating 5 McRibs compared to what we got to do, I don't think so.
No, I would say that in comparison, I feel like the main person who's gotten it harder than me is Leyland.
Oh, dude, you don't think I got it hard in the sense that we have to make rules so that you guys don't get me sent to prison?
We'll see how that all goes. In any case, I just say the videos are going to be good. You best tune into them because I guess I am the bar.
Kai said it right there. Yeah, you did.
You are the bar, Scotty McRib. I cannot wait to see what is coming up. Coming up next for Gurschach in the future with their content. Always a good time. Always great dudes. I can't wait to see what's up. My friends, as usual, tell us where we could find Gurschach.
www.gurschach.com.
We also dropped a little coordinate on the Dave call-out thing that showed exactly where his house was. So if you're pretty much over there, you can always see both Dave and Scotty in the bedroom together.
Leyland says, why do you think I'm going to law school? Got to keep my boys out of too much trouble.
Yeah, not all of it, just too much of it.
You can't stop everything.
A little trouble builds interest.
Yeah.
You can only explain so much as a lawyer. You know that, Leyland?
I'm sure Leyland knows that. He's pretty good at it. He's the one that does the best at keeping his mouth shut of Gurschach.
I don't know about that.
Maybe these days. Maybe since he's sobered up.
It's a really fucked up joke in there, and I'm not gonna say it.
No, fuck that. Say it. You already drew interest.
Oh man. Just like keeps his mouth shut the best. Oh man.
I already see what he's thinking.
This just in, Talking Shop with the Boss the Box, episode 115 led to the demise of Gurschach.
Oh no, we're not even at the peak of this stuff yet, man. You have to see what we got coming out. I won't say what we immediately have coming out because we did actually sign an NDA on that, but the one that comes afterwards, let's just say any SAC anime, Fanime, Comic-Con fans, you might like that one that we got coming.
Wait, let's back the trolley the fuck up. You signed an NDA?
Well, yes.
We can't really say anything about the NDA either.
If you're creative, you can.
His name is... Well, I can't say that either. I signed an NDA too.
Oh.
His name is Beep.
His name is Brian Altman.
His name is Brian Altman. His name is Brian Altman. His name is Brian Altman.
His name.
All right, guys.
All right.
We're gonna wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. So.
Dave, I did forget one thing. As far as the free Gurschach goes, you get your freedom if you pay for it. If you want a free part, you got to sign into the waiver. It's not a cult. Whatever the lawyers or the police will tell you, it is not a cult. But you will get.
If I join the cult, can I not have to pay for anything? Because I've been known to join a cult for less.
Oh, this is not a cult. I legally have to insist this is not a cult. But you actually do have a chance of getting some free Gurschach if you just put your name just kind of on this little blank piece of paper that we'll fill in the contract later for.
Hey,
okay.
Hey, X, Scotty, socks rip and tear, but Gur cult is forever.
Indeed.
The Gur what? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm also gonna say it real quick too. I'm gonna be on a couple podcasts next week. I'm going to be on the Awesome People podcast on Tuesday next week, and I'm also going to be on Mike Vanek Sucks on Friday next week. So just in general, you're going to see plenty of me going around, and as these new plans that we have continue, I'm sure that you'll see all four of us with appearances with our upcoming content.
Mike Vanek, do not go easy on Scotty. Tell him how it is as far as the challenge and how you want to beat him on that own game.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I will be watching with rapt attention for fucking Mike Vanek
It has definitely been a sec since we've talked in person, so I'm very much looking forward to it.
As long as he says 5 or less times, I'll drink less.
All right, Gurschach, Scotty, X, thank you so much for joining us for episode 115 of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. Make sure you go to their YouTube channel.
Don't subscribe. Don't subscribe.
Do it. Shot in the Gut 10,000 subs. Dave's going to be on.
Don't subscribe to our channel.
All kinds of
Look, if we don't subscribe, we don't have to do Shot in the Gut 3. Don't subscribe.
Yes, we do.
I'm game.
So also go to Gurschach.com. Go get those Gurschachs and buy their shirts, ladies and gentlemen. And as usual, go back to YouTube. Go check out their Saint Anger music video, as well as Undead Empire and Innocent Blood. Gurschach, worldwide, baby. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 115 of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. My name is Brandon, the Boss Blacker. You can find me on Instagram at @TheRealBrandonBlacker. You can find my band Suburban Paranoia everywhere on social media and the streaming platforms. Also, go check out Digital Disease on YouTube. So go ahead and search Suburban Paranoia, Digital Disease, and go watch that video. Go learn a little something. And
I played drums on that.
He does play drums on that. And speaking of that, Suburban Paranoia is working on our little documentary called Suburban Paranoia Never Dies, the story. You're going to hear origins, studio stories, song meanings, all that good stuff. And that's going to come out in the next few months. So go check that out. Mr. Lunchbox, where can they find you?
Don't worry about me. It's all about this show. And you can find this show at Talking Shop with the Boston Box on Facebook. Don't forget to join Talking Shop with the Boston Box Facebook discussion group, where we shitpost bullshit about the bullshit that you want to bullshit about all day long, every day. You can find us at Talking Shop with the Boston Box on Instagram. And you can also find us at shop_talking on Twitter. We're not there that much, but you can find us. And of course,
Twitter's a cesspool.
Yeah.
Hate Twitter.
Yeah, we're not there very often, but you can also find us at Talking Shop with the Boston Box on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel where you can see all our Monday morning motivations, the Boss Reacts, and of course every single episode of the show lives forever right there. But most importantly, you can find us every Monday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at Talking Shop with the Boston Box on Facebook, Talking Shop with the Boston Box on YouTube, and most freshly devastated, that is DEVASTED Media on Twitch every Monday night live at 8 p.m. and Gun Music Radio, that is GUNN.com, every Saturday night live, or pre-recorded as it were, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All right,
Support Internet Radio. They allow you to cuss. They're great.
Yeah.
We say the fuck word a lot.
All right, thank you very much, Gurschach. Thanks for joining us. Go check out their stuff, and thankfully, don't eat any more McRibs.
Eat more McRibs?
Not a chance.
Who the fuck is Dave?
Oh!
And last but not least, make sure you go to the Aftershock Festival. So check out AftershockFestival.com. Get your tickets. They still might be sold out, but they come out every once in a while. That is October 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th at Discovery Park in Sacramento. Headlined by Metallica for 2 nights. Plus, on Saturday, we have the original Misfits. That's right, we got Danzig, we got Doyle, we got Jerry Only, we got Dave Lombardo. He's not original, but he's fucking Dave Lombardo. So, go check them out. Go check out The Offspring, Rancid, Volbeat, Dropkick Murphys, Body Count, motherfucking Ice-T, SVU in the house. All right, and most of the sources, Rise Against, Steel Panther, yeah, baby! And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week for episode 106.